And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Bill, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
All right, first pitch coming up. Our starter in this one, Will Warren. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Inside, 2-0. And today is draft day. Singing, an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Carson Kelly.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, takes outside. Tucker went deep in his most recent game. One out, bases empty. Next pitch inside, ball 2. That clips a corner. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And here it comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Warren measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2 on, 1 out. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Carson Kelly.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2 on, 1 out. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right through there for a strike. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 gone.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Out there to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York, and on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. The other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's Trent Grisham in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And Judge spoils that one. Move to second, and he's back safely. Judge with a homer in his last game. Judge waits. That one fouled off. Goldie leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Swanson. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And a strike on the outside edge. And he grounds one back up the middle onto Horner, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a ground ball. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Popped up. Volpe. 2 down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Shota back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Way inside. In the air out to center. He's got it. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Anthony Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 8th in the AL in homers right now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's to third. In time to Bush. Got the out. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Matt Shaw.
Misses outside, 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that one is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Corner. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. A swing and a soft liner. Fair ball. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right side and foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Man at second. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now, Seiya Suzuki Reached on an infield single his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Horner flies around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Kelly now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. And ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's outside, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air out towards right center. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. They got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 1 so far. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And delivers outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. Judge out on the play. That ends the frame. So the Yanks go in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. And Swanson is set down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ian Happ will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Happ, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Next one just misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that is out of play. Stanton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's down and away. And that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Foul ball there. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
First and second, one out. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Second and third, one away. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. 3-2 now. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off down the right side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Warren back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Volpe zips it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Shaw.
And now here is Matt Shaw.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one the other way, but foul. 2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. Volpe snags it on the run. Cubs are down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch, not close. That clips the corner.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Grisham in the box again. Takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. He goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
The tag, and he's out at second. Out number 3. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Tucker.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Suzuki in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the
swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He boots it. He scores and they have the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Swanson digs in. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Warren ready to fire now. Just missed. That one a little bit high. 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now Ian Happ. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Kelly at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball popped up. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. And there are 2 outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Leading off, Michael Busch. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Loaisiga, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a four-seamer. There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Loaisiga fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Matt Shaw. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, center field. Grisham. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So here's Horner now. 1 for 3.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Presley.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Well,
fastball for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky, routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Oswald Peraza will hit next. And that one fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 3-2. We're at the top of the 8th, so up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Loaisiga back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle. That's a hit. The throw into second. He's in there. First and second. No outs. Carson Kelly now at the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
There's the strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. To short, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wells makes the catch, and that is that. Cubs leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Thielbar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, ChrisX.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Happ sizing this one up, brings it in. And there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Porter Hodge, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hammered on the line, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive.
Corner over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one pushed foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. foul out of play off to the right. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is downstairs.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one a little below the knees. 1-2 to count. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Porter Hodge.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
The second baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul out of play. One-run game, bottom 9. Strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a chopper. And that one handled. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Dominguez swings through it for strike 1. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And downstairs.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.